Glad to have you along here in St. Louis. Interleague Baseball comes your way next. Just to the west of the mighty Mississippi, we're at the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the New York Yankees and the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on the show. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Well, as you check out the graphic right here, both of these guys pitching exceptionally well this season, both with really low ERAs, and so it's hard to imagine that a lot of runs will be scored in this one.
We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Yankees, as Joe Girardi's starting nine assembles this way. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
First pitch, 3:15.
One strike home now to Ellsbury. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected, 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. Right down the chute that time, 1-2.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Well hit to right, but foul. Reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. So the rookie passes his first test here on the mound. And with that, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. The first at-bat now for Derek Jeter, and he'll get a nice ovation here from this crowd as they know he's playing his final season here in 2014. Ball one. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. Throw on to first, and Jeter's set down for the second out of the inning. Carlos Beltran will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. And he lays off there, 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
Come on, Cardinals.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Just overmatched him there.
Just getting started here in St. Louis. Now the 2-2 pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Now Beltran swings and hits a ground ball to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. They'll match up against the big fella, the hard-throwing left-hander C.C. Sabathia. And a look now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. Alan Craig will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for St. Louis, left fielder, Alan Craig.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now Sabathia's 1-1. Sliced down the line at first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second, third baseman,
Matt Carpenter will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker, and he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Oh, staying with the slider here, but he doesn't get the same result. He got the swing and miss on the last pitch. Not so fortunate here as this one gets turned around for 2 bases.
Michael Lee will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
A wave and a miss at the 2-0 sinker, 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. Nate Walker waits on deck. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Well, there's the location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, it's going to be on the ground.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
Well, I think he may have taken the tougher of 2 approaches right there. I think he did have time to square his shoulders and try to flip it to first that way. Instead, he chooses the much tougher spin throw, but he still manages to put that throw right on the money.
Nate Walker will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Swinging a ball lifted into straightaway center. Ellsbury is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out, so a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for the Cardinals. After 1, no score. The first baseman, Mark Teixeira, will take his first cuts now. Currently 2nd in the American League in home runs.
Mark Teixeira.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now here's the pitch. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Waiting next is Brian McCann. Three-two pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Brian McCann will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. At first, Teixeira, now the pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. 2-0 now.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Get out of here, Yankees.
Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Well, it probably wasn't the way he wanted to move the guy into scoring position, but it's going to have to do, and he's going to get that man up to second base now with 1 away.
Alfonso Soriano will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone early in the count, because the more pitches he sees, the better he's going to be able to time anything you've got.
And a big cut by Soriano there, but he comes up empty and he's down on strikes.
Well, when you have the kind of fastball he does, you almost don't have to worry about location. I mean, that thing's tough to hit wherever you put it.
Alex Rodriguez, the third baseman, will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch, and he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
My kids play better than you, Yankees.
Now a little tapper in front of the mound. This should get him out of it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Number 5 will stand in. Currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play.
Second baseman, number 5.
Let's go Cardinals! Go Cardinals, go!
in tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Come on now, let's go. Let's get through it.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Here's Sabathia on 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Go time.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Yadier Molina will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Get the runner to second.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Come on, Cardinals.
Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground. To second for 1. Back to first, and they'll get the slow-footed Molina. It's a double play.
Well, if you want to go by the numbers, somewhere around 37% of leadoff walks come around to score. Now, EK, I know you didn't know that, but that won't be an issue here as he bounces right back and he gets himself the double play.
Matt Adams will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all.
All right, Matt.
Now the first pitch from CeCe.
Here we go.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taking 2.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Bottom of the second here with no score.
Come on, St. Louis.
And a full count now, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
Come on, Cardinals, come on.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Redbirds down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Kelly Johnson will get his first shot now, and you can see how he's done over the course of this 5-game hitting streak.
Kelly Johnson.
Now here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And this will be fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fouled back. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Here's another 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Now, that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
And they are still hitless, but at least they'll have a base runner here. It's ball 4.
Batting ninth, pitcher, CC Sabathia.
CC Sabathia will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Now the bunt here from Sabathia as the big guy gets it down. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Well, you have to imagine that this one figures to be tight throughout the entire game. So that's a good job of getting the bunt down right there and getting that go-ahead run up to second base with just 1 out.
Jacoby Ellsbury will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
Come on, Cardinals. He's gonna go.
Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You've got to keep this guy from getting extended.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Third inning, no score to this point. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Boy, back-to-back very good at-bats. That's now 16 pitches he's had to make just to these last two hitters.
Swing and an easy one for the first baseman. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Yeah, he didn't do a whole lot with his swing right there, but at the very least, he does move that runner up 90 feet now with 2 away.
Derek Jeter will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And this is all about having faith in your catcher that he's going to block that pitch as well he should. He's one of the best around when it comes to smothering balls in the dirt.
The 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
With the runner at third, 2 away, I think they're just being awfully careful right here.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We've played 2.5. No score on the show. Peter Borges will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Center fielder, Peter Borges.
Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Ball hit in the air now toward the left fielder Soriano. And he puts it away for the first out.
And you'll see where this pitch is. It's up, but it's up far enough that he can't quite get on top of it. And he winds up lifting a lazy fly ball.
Darryl Kyle digs in at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is low, ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
Boy, I think 2-0, and you're the pitcher, you got to be taken.
Here we go.
2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2. pitch on the way. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, both these 2 starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the 3rd.
Alan Craig will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. Fielded by Jeter. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. Still 0-0. Carlos Beltran will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Right fielder, Carlos Beltran.
First pitch to him. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And a swing and a miss that time by Beltran, and he's set down on strikes for the first out.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, this is really a laser right here. You're going to see it pretty much go right over his head out there in left, and it'll one-hop the left field wall. That's going to allow his man to cruise into second with an easy double.
Brian McCann will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Brian McCann.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Way outside. 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And that misses, and we're even at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. A ball hit hard to the left side. That's in there. Base hit. Now third base coach Rob Thompson's going to wave him on home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Boy, this was lining up to be a close play. It's a base hit, and he comes up throwing, and if this ball's offline by a foot or two, I think he's in there. Instead, it is right on the money, and they nail him trying to score.
Alfonso Soriano will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a base hit. And they'll stop the runner at second base, but there are 2 on and 2 out now.
The third baseman, number 13, Alex Rodriguez.
Alex Rodriguez will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Right there for strike 1. So the 3 straight hits have that man right there, perhaps assessing his options.
3 straight 2-out hits, too. That makes any move a little more complicated.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he'll challenge A-Rod with the fastball and gets it by him. 0-2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Yanks strand a pair. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Matt Carpenter will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Really using that slider to his advantage in this at-bat. It's 0-2.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. There to take it is Beltran, and that's out number 1.
Well, we're still looking for that first run of the ball game. Thought for a second this might be it, but it just didn't have enough steam behind it.
Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch of the at-bat is lined hard into the gap in left center. That'll find some real estate out there for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he's got a lot of people excited around here. Not only does this guy have a chance to be an everyday player, he has a chance to be an impact player for years to come. And the early results, they look good as he hammered that one for a solid double.
Nate Walker will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And this pitch is foul tipped at the plate here as he stays alive. But meanwhile, that came back and got our home plate umpire in the leg, and he might need a moment here. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2. Number 5 waits on deck.
Let's go, Cardinals.
Sharply hit towards the hole, and it's going to get through. A base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. And he continues to hit the ball well, as that'll push his hitting streak up to 7 games now. Number 5 will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. And this ball will be chopped foul. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down.
Just a straight steal here at second base. Good throw might have had him, but you see it just sail a bit there. And nice play to pull it in, or that runner on third could have walked home.
And now after the stolen base, they'll go ahead and put him on here to keep the double play in order with 1 away.
Now batting, number 4, catcher, Yadier Molina.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Here we go, Cardinals.
Now the 1-0 from CC. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Beltran with the catch, tagging as the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
But in a game like this, you had to figure that a manufactured run was going to be how we finally opened our scoring. Good work there to drive him in.
Matt Adams will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Oh, Matt.
And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take, because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
A little bit outside, 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here You cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets foul past the coaching box. Swinging a hard liner to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Now the relay home, and he will beat the throw to McCann, safe at home plate. Peter Borges will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now a swing and a fly ball. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall. And with that, the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Yankees nothing. Kelly Johnson will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Second baseman, Kelly Johnson.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Johnson awaits the 1-1. Now a ball chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. CC Sabathia will dig in. No official at-bat yet as he delivered a sacrifice bunt in his first appearance. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to 3rd. In time to 1st, and there are 2 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Jacoby Ellsbury will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
One strike home now to Ellsbury. And a swing and a miss there by Ellsbury as he's down 0-2 now.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Yeah, a nice job there to get on base with a 2-out single. When you're facing a guy that's getting up there in pitches, this can be important because instead of being out of the inning, if he's forced to make 10 pitches or so after this, he might be out of this game.
Runner at first, and Derek Jeter will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. First pitch on its way to Jeter. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Well, definitely a steal situation here. When your leadoff guy gets on with 2 outs, I'd expect to see him go within the first few pitches.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now the 1-0 pitch. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Borges will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail in this one 3-0. Darryl Kyle will come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
The next pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Beltran is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Left fielder number 21.
Alan Craig will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
And here's a guy that needed a quick inning after giving up 3 runs the last time around. He's got the first 2 outs here. He's looking a lot more determined out there now.
Matt Carpenter will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Good fastball from Sabathia to start the at-bat. It's strike 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Using the fastball exclusively here, it's 0-2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
Take him deep.
Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole, and he'll let it fly from deep in the hole. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Michael Lee will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. Now the first pitch from CC starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
And now you got to regroup after the two-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
And he goes right with the fastball here. A drive out to deep right center field. And the route is on now. It's a home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center. 19th home run for him on the season. As the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Nate Walker will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Nate Walker.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Carlos Beltran will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Carlos Beltran.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Now he spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. And hey, don't write these guys off just yet. It's a home run. A solo shot here for Carlos Beltran. Number 11 for him on the season. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
And even though this is only 1 run, this is important. Not just because it gets them on the board, but also because they needed something to get the dugout going a bit. Give them some life.
Mark Teixeira will dig in. He doubled his last time.
First baseman number 25, Mark Teixeira.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
And I kind of think even in a normal defensive alignment, he probably makes this play. But here you can see him playing close to the line because he's got backup in the form of his second baseman. And it winds up a fairly routine ground out to first.
Brian McCann will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2.
And that's something he's had to deal with for most of his career. You'll see it here. If this is just about any other batter, this is going to be a base hit to right field. But since the shift is on, this ball is hit right to the second baseman out there in short right field. And he makes this play without much trouble at all.
Alfonso Soriano will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Let's go!
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Lee is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Yankees 1. Jim Miller will come in and pitch now.
Pitching for New York, number 61, Jim Miller.
Number 5 will step in. Couple of walks thus far.
Leading off for the Cardinals. Second
Double-barreled
baseman,
action in the Yankee
number
bullpen
5.
now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Here's Jeter at short. Throw to first by Jeter, and there's one gone.
Good hustle getting down that line. Even on a routine ground ball, you can't take your time. You know, pat your glove, autograph it. Not with this guy running. You got to get rid of that ball pretty quickly, and they just do get him at first.
Yadier Molina will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Good eye.
1-0 on the way. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You started in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Fouled back. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Now another 2-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down. Matt Adams will be the batter. He singled home a couple in his last at-bat. First offering on the way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Not close. It's 2-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3 and 1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
Come on, man.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Now a slider hit pretty well, but he might have got under it just a bit as this is out toward deep center. And Ellsbury will make the catch, and with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They're up 5-1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Alex Rodriguez will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Third baseman, Alex Rodriguez.
Hey, Rod. Hey, Rod.
First pitch coming. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And A-Rod swings and misses at that one. He's in a quick 0-2 hole now.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
This is hit sharply to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, a hot shot that time and a tough read down there at third base. He just couldn't get the leather on it.
Kelly Johnson will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
A check on A-Rod, now the pitch. And no offer on that one as the count to Johnson goes to 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle.
Let's go. Go down.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Come on, let's get me out here.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Under it now is Craig to make the catch for out number 2.
He continues to pitch well out there. Here's his pitch breakdown so far.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Jacoby Ellsbury will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And that's in there for strike 1.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. They're down here 5-1. Adam Warren will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Peter Borges will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh.
For the Cardinals, center fielder, Peter Borges.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Good eye, batter. Come on.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
You can do it.
Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Now a ground ball towards the hole, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. Fortunately, however, the third baseman's able to run it down, so there's going to be no advance. Wow.
Oh, and it makes such a difference when that pitch is up a little bit. It's not a bad pitch, really. It's on the outside corner. But that slider is so much easier to handle when it's belt high or higher, and he's able to just hit it hard the other way.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. The second for 1, and that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Left fielder number 21,
Alan Craig will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
High school beverages here. Hot day out there. High school beverages.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike 1. Now the pitch. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. And this is going to be a foul ball. Full count now. 3-2. Now the pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Trevor Rosenthal will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Derek Jeter will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Yankees, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And strike 2 now as Jeter swings and misses on that one.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is taken in for out number 1.
And as we showed you a moment ago, this guy enters play with an ERA right around 2.5. So he's been a big part of this bullpen, and he gets the first guy he faces right here.
Carlos Beltran will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First pitch coming. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 1-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And he swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. There to play it is Borges, and that's out number 2. A look there at our line score as we play the 8th inning here at Busch. Cardinals out in front as they look to try and hang on in front of the home crowd. Mark Teixeira will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And he swings and hits this ball high in the air and deep to left center field. Craig is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 5-1. Matt Carpenter will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Matt Carpenter.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Pretty safe to say he was sitting on the fastball there. He's out in front of this pitch, and he just drills it right down the line. And that'll put him in a good position here with a runner on second and nobody out.
Michael Lee will try again after hitting that 2-run homer his last time around. And here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
And this will be grounded foul, wide of Teixeira over at first. Too high. 1-2. Third double of the game for these guys as you see the comparison there. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
I smell another changeup coming here before too long.
Could even be right here.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. 2-2 pitch on the way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Well, 2 hard-hit balls here to start the inning, and this ball was hit even harder than the double was. But unlike his teammate, he's going to end up in the dugout with nothing to show for it.
Nate Walker will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. First pitch coming. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Drifting back behind first now, and that's a fair ball. And that'll score the run from second as they open it up now to 6-1.
Just a little parachute shot out there into right field, but, you know, it's going to work for him as you see it get down out there, and that's going to drive in a run.
Preston Claiborne will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already one out in the inning.
Preston Claiborne.
Number 5 will stand in with a run in, one out, and one on here in the inning. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Johnson is under it, 2 gone.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting one out.
Yadier Molina will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Hit hard towards the hole, and Molina's aboard a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away.
It wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate. He turns it around for a solid single.
Matt Adams will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal.
Yeah, a little surprising to see him try and pull this off with 2 away, but they took a chance that the guy on the mound was going to be too focused on throwing strikes here, and turns out they were right.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Wait for it. That's right, get out.
And this is on the ground toward the hole. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Cards forced to settle for 1. We've played 8 full. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Yankees 1. Brian McCann will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
Catcher, Brian McCann.
Now the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Now the 2-0 home to McCann. And this is fouled at the plate. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
And you know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Alfonso Soriano will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Into the first base dugout, and he makes the catch. He took one away there, and that's the second out of the inning. Alex Rodriguez will stand in as their last chance now. In there for strike 1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, there's another good win for these guys. That pushes their streak up to 5 in a row now. And it's been a total team effort. Good pitching, good hitting, good defense. They're doing it all right now.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fella right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 6-1. So long from St. Louis.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely.